Welcome, beginner tarot readers. I'm so excited that you have decided to learn to read tarot. And the first thing you need to learn is how to shuffle those cards. Before I jump into the particulars of that, I just want to say right here at the get-go, the tarot can seem like a lot in the beginning. Just give yourself time to make your way into it. Trust that you're going to grow in your knowledge and keep trying different exercises. Before you know it, you'll be reading so much faster and so much better. Just be patient with yourself and really trust yourself in the process of becoming a tarot reader. Since you are new to tarot, I want to invite you to download my free PDF printables. They're going to teach you about tarot, give you some cheat sheets, and give you some spreads to start out with. And when you do, you'll be signed up for my weekly newsletter that'll give you tips and tricks for reading tarot. I hope you'll come back here and check out this growing compendium of videos in the beginner's library. All right, so shuffling. I'm going to give you some basics here and you just run with it, and it's all about practice. First of all, this is a pack of playing cards, right? We're all familiar with playing cards. This is a tarot deck. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. It's a really fun one. These are two different types of decks. This is a deck that I use to play games with others. And I oftentimes shuffle just like that. This is a tarot deck. And a tarot deck is used for personal reflection and revelation. It's not a game, although it is a way for us to play with ourselves. So I want to give you this idea about shuffling, that shuffling your tarot deck is different than shuffling a deck of playing cards. And so I want to encourage you to learn hand over hand shuffling for a couple different reasons. Mainly because when we shuffle the tarot, we are getting conscious about our questions. And so we need to be very present, and we want the energy to be focused and clear and bright. I personally find that shuffling this way, the fan way, which is very, very popular out there, nothing wrong. It's kind of frenetic. It's kind of like, shh. It's not very calm, and to me, it doesn't have that sense of sacredness and focus. Go ahead and disagree with me if you want. So here's some tips on hand over hand shuffling. First things first, you want to use your left hand to shuffle the cards with. And the reason why you're using your left hand, you're going to be really clumsy at this unless you're left-handed. You're going to be really clumsy at first, it's fine. But the left hand is connected to the right side of the brain, which is the subconscious and the creative side of the brain. Tips for making this happen? Hold the cards like so. I've got them in my fingers like this. Now I have nice big hands. Some of you don't, but I'm using a small deck here. And I always shuffle this way with the cards thin ways. It's easier for me than like this. I see people do this. That feels very unwieldy. Have your other hand, your right hand beneath to catch the cards. And I kind of keep my thumb like this. So it's kind of like a little catch here just in case. And then I'm going to be kind of loose at the front end of my fingers and allow the cards to simply drop out of my hand and into my other hand. Just go slow. Go slow, keep practicing. For many of you who are beginners, you can, with every time you drop the cards, say a portion of your question. You want to get clear on your question first, right? You could have some really explosive, crazy, go everywhere at first moments. That's okay. You're just learning. Everything good that's worth being good at takes a little bit of time, right? Here I have a much larger deck. And again, same thing applies. Now you'll notice that as I do hand over hand shuffling, my thumb is going down every single time. And that's because I'm grabbing that card. It's just kind of unconscious after a while. I grab the stack, kind of keeps it, see how it kind of shuffled off to the side. Just go slow, make your way through, and before you know it, you'll be a pro shuffler. Again, it's about being calm and centered in your energy, not being frenetic, not being fearful, not being angry. If you're angry, not a good time to do a tarot reading. For the record, there are lots of wonderful readers out there who shuffle the old-fashioned way, just like you would a deck of cards. I, however, took my formal training from someone that was a lot older, and they were just very specific about how important it was to be calm and collected and to make sure that the energy of your shuffle matches the sacredness of what you're embarking on. So it's a personal choice. If you find that you've just got to shuffle with a bridge, well, then that's what's right for you. But I do want to encourage you to try to learn to shuffle hand over hand. There will be times when you will have large decks of cards and you will not be able to bridge shuffle with it. Just learning this from the very beginning and learning to shuffle with your left hand is going to put you in a very sacred and subconscious space where you can reflect with the cards. If you're new here and this helped you out, give me a thumbs up and check out some of these videos over here or my other channel over here where I read tarot. You can learn a lot by watching how people read cards and just making your own connections.